this is Shaun Nordlie, Community Manager here at Hemlock Farms. Going to start this week with the board candidates. On Wednesday was the deadline to sign up to run for the board of directors, and we have 5 candidates this year. We're going to have Philip Guerrera, John Hannock, Ray Larkin, Michael Melito, and Robert Rodea as our candidates this year. Remember, we have 4 slots this year. The 4th slot will be a 1-year term, so 3 3-year terms and 1 1-year term for the candidates this year. We also have a few events to get to know the candidates. On June 10th and June 17th, we have a Meet the Candidates events where questions can be asked, and they'll be answering and telling you how they feel about certain topics. And then also on June 14th is a meet and greet with the candidates. So we'll have more details on these events in the next week or so you know times and how to get onto Zoom to watch or in person for those events. So that's all coming. I also want to talk about the election letter, which will be going out next week. Now, we've been talking about this. There's been some changes to how the election can be run this year. And we're going to start a campaign next week to get this to all members so they understand what to do this year for if you want a written ballot or if you want to vote online. And the biggest change that we have is that staff of Hemlock Farms cannot help anymore in the process. So last year we had quite a few people reach out to John Wormuth, our assistant community manager, to help them get registered. That can't happen this year. We're going to have to use a third party. So these letters will be going out next week. Please keep that letter. You'll register for online voting with that letter, and you'll just need to remember your login and your password for that, so when the time comes to vote in July that you're ready for that. So again, we'll be getting more information out next week on this and exactly what you need to do and what exactly you'll have to keep so that in July, once we open the voting, that you're able to do that. So expect that sometime next week. Next, I want to talk about the town meeting last week. On Sunday, the board of directors rolled out the 4 props that will also be on the ballot this year. The first prop is the member prop that discusses the amount of pages on the Hemlock News, and that's going to be prop number 1. Prop number 2 is some changes that the board made to the bylaws, adding some of the ideas of the ethics policy into the bylaws. Proposition number 3 is the sign project, and this was something that was approved 2 years ago, but unfortunately with COVID and all that, prices went up and it went over budget. So we're bringing this back to the membership for approval at a new price of $175,000. And then the 4th prop is the maintain the forest. That's the deer cull. And that's the one that has to be on the ballot every year in order to do that. So that's our 4th one and our 4 props for this year. In the next few weeks, we'll be getting out more information to everybody, explaining these, going with the pros and the cons, and explaining why to vote for these or what the benefit is to the association for these 4 props. So it's a busy weekend, holiday weekend, so we've got a lot going on. Some of the events that we do have that I want to highlight is Saturday night we've got a movie night at the Steer Barn. Clifford the Big Red Dog is going to be playing. On Sunday we've got the Invasive Species Informational Fair held out by the Hemlock Farms Conservancy and Penn State Extension. That's at the Steer Barn from 12 to 2. They're going to be talking about invasive plants, invasive pests, all of those things, and have some good information for you, and you can ask your questions about any of those items. And then also on Sunday we've got the 5K run, the barbecue, and the cornhole event. The cornhole is filled up. We did have full registration there, but you can go and cheer for that event. And then we'll wrap it all up on Monday with the memorial service at 11 a.m. Now that's going to be at the mailroom, but from 11 to 12. Public safety and then also the fire company will be helping to direct traffic and get everything settled for that. So that one area of Hemlock Farms around the mailroom will be closed during that ceremony. Just know that. We'll have detours around that area on Forest and on Village for that. But all of this information is going to be on the website, on the events page, also on Facebook and in the happenings. So make sure you get to know all the times and the locations of everything. And it looks like the weather's going to be great for us. So we're excited for the holiday weekend. Tough to believe it's here, but everybody enjoy that. So this week's trivia question is, what did the Brewster family and their guests call their country retreat, which later became Hemlock Farms? So the first person to direct message us on the hub will receive a Hemlock Farms coffee cup for their answer. Good luck to you, and hopefully we have a winner this week. So that's all I have for this week. Everybody enjoy your holiday weekend. Again, enjoy the weather and have fun and stay safe. Thank you very much.